We are almost off though. This is a pretty nice seed. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no 8! We're missing 8! We almost counted! The seed has almost all the numbers except for 8 and 0, maybe. And it also has a nice in the seed, but all unique digits. What a seed! What a seed! Immediate dub familiar for Paratroopa. Looking like a giant green slime for Mint. We'll make sure that they have enough multiplier for this. Just in case it is gold, which it will be gold, so Mint going to be able to acquire a small fortune early on. That was an odd hit from Paratroopa, very uncharacteristic, just like running into the dragon. Maybe trying to do something with Dove, not sure. Oh, but Mint taking a hit as well! A full surround with the bat! That's such a bad bat! And Paratroopa fails bad RNG on the blood throw. Yo! What is going on? That bat! That bat! Taking some lives here today. Mint is just gonna buy Pulse. Paratroopa did not have that option as they have taken... They did take a big hit. Going down 1 heart, but Mint securing the Bloodshot kill with that Pulse. It's going to be able to leave with the Blood Drum and the Glass Staff. Paratroopa, dubbing the Blood Shop. It's coming, it's coming. Watch out, okay. Nice pulse from Mint there, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for Paratroopa. And we have a kill for Heavy Glass and Luminous Torch. Mint is not gonna take that Glass Jaw. Good. Good stuff. Why would you take Heavy Plate if you're just gonna take Glass Jaw, Lamau? But a nice safety cheese for Paratroopa though. But yeah, I'm definitely a bit scared after seeing that Bloodshot things going on. Oh, that's a good ring for Mint as well. No bombs to take advantage of it though. And there's a tier 3 cracked wall, but... What? Mint! What is going on? I think taking a hit while... Oh, the bat! Why are bats being so mean to Mint today? What in the world? And on Paratroopa's side, there is move dig, so some Zone 1 just pure shenanigans going on both sides. We got dubbing of the Blood Shopkeeper. Oh, Paratroopa, that is not how you do the food shop kill. I don't know how to do it, but after seeing that, that's not how you do it. Oh no, Mint could have tried to pull something with Pulse Spell there instead of resetting. It would have been a bit risky. Not sure. How much health did they have? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Half a heart. What in the world? What in the world? These bats are Mint. What is... just bats, why? And 2-2 is a horrible layout for this seed. There's a Conjurer on 2-2 though. Bit of extra armor for Paratroopa. That's a little excessive, but sure. Extra half armor, why not? And War Shrine for Paratroopa has enough bombs. Definitely should pick that up. Going up to 3 damage now. Man, I'm not happy about those bats. Like, just seeing that happenings. Oh, very good pulse for Paratroopa though. We'll take out that pretty tricky armadillo. And also deal significant damage to the red dragon. This Paratroopa continues onward. Death battle. Sailor not checking black is trying to catch up with his glass sphere, I have to assume. Titanium glass staff, I mean. Titanium spear is good pickup. This heal spell is pretty much only good for doing blood magics if you're gonna run. If you're gonna run with heavy plate and glass, I guess. But that is a great weapon for Mint to pick up. A 2/2 Conjure. Somewhat risky. You're not exactly guaranteed to get something good out of a weapon Conjure there. But Mint finding the Ring of War. So great combo, can definitely mount a catch-up operation here. But Paratroopa continuing at a steady pace. This zone 3 is pretty swarmy. Confused goblins are always so scary. Watch out for the dragon. Handling this very well. It was a swarm, but no riders, so everything was decently slow enough moving to deal with. Also, Dove can put in work as well, as Paratroopa continues on about a zone ahead, but that gap is becoming thinner and thinner. Mint going the wrong way on 3-2 though. This is valuable time lost. Valuable time lost. Yeah, a very roundabout path there. Just getting lost on zone 3. That's pretty brutal on the time loss. Pushing very aggressively, does not get the stair heal, is on half a heart with this massive swarm. Is just gonna retreat to the shop in order for a bit of safety. Protection from the elements with these extremely durable shop walls. Oh, that was so bad for Mint! Luckily Mint was able to recharge the heal spell though. But that hot dog and that fair and balance coming in to just create a tag team of what do I do? And Azuma strat for Sailor Mint. Paratroopa taking quite a bit of time on 4-1. And not really getting much out of it. This push for Mint is dangerous though. Look at just eating these hits. Accidental telemonkey for Paratroopa. Won't send them back too far though. But Mint aggressively pushing. This is aggressive. Really wants to catch up. Of course, it's a race. You want to catch up if you're behind. Paratroopa is just kind of having a slow burn damage come in. Health getting whittled down here and there. Nice big safe bomb. Using bomb charm there from Paratroopa. And Mint picks up the bombs as well. Not the bomb charm yet. Not yet, at least. But bombs won't be an issue. Paratroopa, though, is having continued struggle. This speed has been very significantly diminished for Paratroopa. This is a pretty rough Zone 4 for both racers. Lots of enemies to deal with. But Mint is doing a great job. Doing an excellent job at pushing this back. Paratroopa's on half a heart, the slow burn. The slow burn health just slowly whittling down. So it's definitely gonna be on the more careful side. This heal spell for Mint is actually huge. That purple check that I did not agree with, it was a risk, and it's paying off. It's Mint being able to utilize this heal quite a bit. Paratroopa running carefully on half a heart. But this gap, that heal spell is making a world of difference. Paratroopa is still needing to play careful. sailormint having a significantly better health situation, as both racers now on the same floor. Paratroopa, too much pressure being applied. Mint has the current rolldown goes down to 1 heart though, as Mint continues on to Ted Ringer. We'll just lower it seems. Man, Mint playing very well here. The pressure applied on Paratroopa, just forcing out a death. Utilizing the build advantage, which there didn't appear to be that much of a build advantage, but that heal spell getting squeezed for all of its worth. Just absolutely squeezed for all of its worth. I would just save the health here. 1.5 hearts for Mint on the Necrodancer fight. Things can definitely go wrong on the Necrodancer fight. We've seen things go wrong on the Necrodancer fight, so I would just save the health. Oh, okay, 1 heart left for Mint. Please, Mint. Okay, yes, thank you. We have a racing time of just a hair above 12 minutes. So, very likely under sub 12 there. Given what a zone 1 that was. What a zone 1. That zone 1 for both races were just like, sure. It meant just getting dunked on by bats twice, having 2 resets. Paratroopa failing the blood throw. Taking a huge hit in the 1-2 trapdoor room. Yeah, that's... But yeah, great play from Mint. Great play. That heal spell. Super good use out of that. Paratroopa just not being able to find healing and just getting whittled down in terms of health. Needs to go fast, sees Mint is blazing a trail right behind them. As we are off on our second seed, immediate 3 bombs. Great to have some early bombs to use. There is a Mimic, could be something very good in here. It is so good! It is so good. Man. Titanium Rapier. Mint definitely needs to pick that up. Oh, this 1-1 though. This 1-1's pretty incredible. Paratroopa is going to bomb for one of the 2 best rings in the game. Your choice. I would take regen. Paratroopa is taking peace. Mint is doing something else. This is actually super smart. Screen watching, and then just seeing what they need to do. To get a Dagger of Frost, I would say go back and pick up the Titanium Rapier for Mint here. They aren't gonna go back. That's a huge thing to give up on. Meanwhile, Quartz Armor for Paratroopa. And Mint will pick that up as well, but I would say Paratroopa has the Titanium Rapier over this kinda okay, goodish Dagger of Frost. Really. Yeah, I say it's a mistake not to go back for that. But Obsidian Cat for Mint. So very competitive weapon. Super competitive weapon with that titanium rapier. There is piercing for Paratroopa. Mint probably will not swap off. Ring of Regen is already... we're already seeing two of the best rings in the game. So... I'm guessing Mint will not check the chests at all, or check red. And Mint will get Leprechaun, though. Using Heart Transplant, using it pretty responsibly. But pretty fast and efficient. Wiping out a deep lose, as there's a vault on Paratroopa's side, which has a blunderbuss in it. Some hits being taken without any source of regen either. That is a tier 3 wall, though. Hopefully it's the food shop. It's never the food shop. What is going on? So Paratroopa, once again, lacking regen could be the difference between these two builds here. Mint utilizing whatever regen they have very well in the last race, which was the heal spell. And this time has the Ring of Regen, so... yeah, don't bomb that open. You don't want to get blunderbust. Oh, Mint, what is this? Okay, that's a bit of a spooky spot for Mint. Afraid of some surround situations going on there. But yeah, Mint's having a bit of trouble with this Obsidian Cat. It's just a bit floppy and stuck on 1 damage for quite a bit. Mint, don't open that. The vault is open, so Mint not screen watching well enough to find out that there's just a blunderbuss in there. Which is perfectly fair. There's a lot, there has been a lot on Mint's end. A Paratroopa managing to get their health back up, which is nice. Kinda last time, just didn't really find any healing items, so Mint was able to use their heal spell to great effect. But yeah, Paratroopa utilizing Peace to have a much easier time with floors. Good freeze to quickly take out Death Metal on Paratroopa's end. And Pulse Spell in purple. Mint is decently close behind though. This piece is proving pretty valuable. It's like flip-flopping. Looking like Regen was a better choice, but now it's looking like Peace is a better choice. Peace is just that good. That was a value pulse for Paratroopa. What blew up for Mint? I think Mint placed the bomb. But yeah, Paratroopa trying to extend this lead, or maintain it at least. Definitely doing a pretty good job. This piece really put in work. A lot of enemies to stumble upon for Mint, which is a bigger problem when the cat goes down 1 damage and you're just hitting 1 damage hits. Ooh, bit of a surprise Ogre for Mint, but Ogre doesn't do anything, so... yeah, these rooms are stuffed with enemies on Mint's end. This piece is proven, showing its utility very much. Paratroopa. Moving on to Core Riff in about 6 minutes. Very fast start. There hasn't been much more to the build besides the fast start. And holding on to this magic apple. Very likely is gonna try to either eat it on the stairs or use it for iframes. Which is just micro optimizations that are trying to pull against Paratroopa here. Doesn't really have anything to trivialize Core Riff. But Paratroopa is getting whittled down once again. Down to 3 hearts left. Yeah, Mint spending a lot of time. That's a big damage down for Mint, but using a bomb just to finish that off. Yeah. Paratroopa continues to have their health whittled down. No way to get it back. But he's trying to maintain this lead against Mint. Mint having a full surround situation. That was pretty horrible. There is a viable heavy plate for Mint, but just has to go. Paratroopa's already on 5-3. Paratroopa going down to half a heart. Getting whittled down. Trying to stay ahead of Mint, who's approaching at a dangerously fast pace. Half a heart going into Dead Ringer. Will be fast left side scoots. Easy. Fast, easy. Mint taking a lot of hits though, trying to make a desperate comeback. What is this? What went off? Not hitting the top left bell, I think. This is very bad for Paratroopa, but manages to re-rail it. Costs so much time though. Paratroopa's only on half a heart. Both racers, I believe, have enough bombs, but this is Mint's chance to try to catch up here. Oh, I forgot the loot. I'm sorry. Oh, Mint's Dead Ringer goes off the rails as well. But it will be fine. Both of these racers are at low health. Sailormint can survive at least one hit. But yeah, this is very slow Necrodancer fight. Definitely playing careful, making sure not to die for Paratroopa. Still, it's slow, but it looks like it's gonna be sufficient as Mint is not quite able to catch up there. But yeah, Paratroopa, that was scary. But really, that was a pretty crucial mistake for Dead Ringer. Dead Ringer went off for both racers though. I think nerves with such a close race. You're like, I've definitely had moments where close races happened and I was just played horribly as a result, so. But yeah, that Dead Ringer going pretty off for Mint as well. It'll help Paratroopa clean that up for a 1-1 scoreline. But on to the last seed of this set. Who will take it 2-1? Sailormint can definitely do a bit better screen watching, but of course, you're just bound to miss things when screen watching, so I can't fault them too much for it, but man, that vault, I guess, seeing what's in the vault. Titanium Rapier is probably the most notable. But managed to get an obsidian cat to fight back. So... not bad. As Mint trying to wrangle the Minotaur, it seems. Oh, actually it's a bit tricky to get to this... transmog. Paratroopa going for a shovel transmog, it's not gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a titanium shovel. Mint will do the same. I think just taking a hit from blue slime right there. Oh yeah, it was worth it. Good stuff. Mint just going for the throw. But being able to just dig this tier 2 walls open. Definitely not the shovel that these races want, but proven useful already, so definitely not a bad snag. Definitely not a bad thing to snag, I mean. As both racers swap off to Old Faithful here. And a lot of trapdoor use for Paratroopa. Mint trying to check what's in this black chest. It's bad. It's bad. But the health situation on Paratroopa. Paratroopa doesn't have the drum. Oh right, didn't kill, but instead chose to buy the Old Faithful there. So low health as a result, along with not having that drum. But there is heal spell. This is questionable. Maybe worth killing. Yeah, Paratroopa will kill using 2 earths. Picks up the backpack and foresight as well. Hello, Gaming Pro. Oh hi yo. But that's a heal spell. Paratroopa finally has some form of regeneration. Ooh, a bit of a scary situation with that dragon, but handling it perfectly fine. Yeah, Mint pulling the dragon into here. Gonna be able to snag some free items out of this, ideally. Bit of trouble wrangling Freddy out, but those items are now free. This is a daylight robbery for Mint. What happened to Freddy? Okay, Freddy's still there. Good. So Mint, still having shops alive, could prove helpful. Spending a bit of extra time to pick up this heal spell. Good use out of Blood Drum there to wipe out the golem instead of just having to whack the golem multiple times. Already spending quite a bit of time in Zone 2. But what's this? This is some food. Some food for Mint. Oh, some magic chicken too. What are these shops? Oh my, Mint does not have a way to kill for that. As Paratroopa continues onward. Doesn't find a suitable ring. And this is swap up to Obsidian Rapier for Mint. This still no way to kill the shop for that heavy plate though. Could be huge if that was possible. I think Mint just rolling a dire bat there, a bit spooky. But has a lot of health to work with, has heal spell. Not the worst thing in the world. Far from it. Toss a carrot into Freddy's eyes. Just eat that carrot. I mean, with Blood Drum, everything does infinite damage, so... You'd probably be able to kill someone with a carrot. Infinite damage carrot after hitting the Blood Drum. But Mint's definitely in a position to be able to catch up here. Damage up Obsidian Rapier. Not a bad take at all. Also, all of these extra hearts to work with, but this Klappa and these goblins for Mint, it's gonna be too much. Meanwhile, Paratroopa, the Ring of Shielding, I think, saving them from quite a bit of damage there. Blood Drum Carrot, infinite eyesight. You see not just everything on this seed, but you see everything on every single seed. But yeah, that's huge. That's a huge death. All of that health just going away. Goblins hitting hard. Mint trying to just not get hit by the goblins, but that clappo just kept clapping. It just kept clapping, and then it was too much. Mint getting a bad throw off of the Blood Shopkeeper. As Paratroopa finishes off whatever this boss was. It's gone already. Too fast for me. Definitely stepping on the brakes now for Paratroopa. So, not really much to say. Shops are dead for Paratroopa. Not really too much more to say. It's a slow play, engage. Just hoping Paratroopa doesn't have their health whittle down this time, which shouldn't be bad since they got that heal spell to make whatever small hits they take along the way back up. Which is good. Been Old Faithful here. Oh, actually swapping off to Obsidian Spear for the Peace Shrine, probably, actually. What? Okay, getting rid of the longsword instead. Could have just thrown the spear and then tapped it and then picked up the spear back up. Picked the spear back up, I mean. But of course, if you're throwing your weapon, that's... Who knows what will happen. Probably nothing horrible if you just throw it against the wall, but what if it hits a warlock and then... Uh-oh. There goes your run. Oh, good managing of the skew for Paratroopa. Good managing of the skew. But yeah, this spear can get dangerous if Paratroopa drops the beat. I would keep Old Faithful. It's the stable, trustworthy option. And going up and then left for Paratroopa. An interesting way to tackle Zone 4. Not sure what prompted them to do that. But yeah, slow play is definitely slow play. Careful not to take hits. You can't be too careful. Oh, that was a bit scary. Jumping through the goo to avoid the Golem hit. I mean the Ogre hit. That would have been huge damage as Mint goes down on the run back. Is just standing in the corner of 1-1. Waiting for the not inevitable. Your opponent can still die, they don't have armor. But yeah, Mint is definitely someone who is tiltable, to say the least. If they're having an off day, I don't fault them for just taking a sec, as they are continuing now, which is great to see. Get back in there. As Paratroopa, taking a small orc hit. As I said, these small health whittling downs could have cost Paratroopa a few points of the set. Paratroopa, not in the best of spots. This is a bit scary. Definitely playing scared. I'd be scared too. But yeah, Paratroopa having a problem with just their health slowly diminishing every floor. The heal spell definitely will help with it though. And landing the stair heal. Something pretty basic if you... something pretty basic to do. and is extremely beneficial with stair healing. If you didn't know, stair healing is when you press the heal button after you jump on the stairs and before you go to the next floor. This will give you half a heart back even if the spell is not charged up. This is because you can't take damage on stairs. So if you try to blood magic on stairs, then you cast a spell, but you don't need to pay the blood magic fee. So pretty sure you all know that, but you didn't. I do believe learning about that while watching races was what got me my first cadence clear, so I'll definitely bring it up. Yeah, being extra careful with this red dragon here. Just gonna hop into this heavily fortified shop here. No, it's not just you, it's just people in chat in general. I don't doubt you know it already. On to Deadringer for Paratroopa. Coolio. What is this? What is this? I would like to know what this is, please. This is dealing with the sarcophagi. Letting in Ogre spawn though. Yeah, these mini bosses are spawning. That's kind of scaring me, but oh yeah, just hit that bell. One bell left. Deadringer isn't gonna go for the right bell. You're gonna have to hit yourself. Oh, good lures. It's about to hit the bell too, but now it's just Paratroopa and Deadringer. Very careful. A flawless as well. We'll be able to check red for some bomb stuff. Okay, purple works too. Fierce scrolls can get a bit jank sometimes. I actually don't know how Fierce Scroll will work with two characters here. Like one of the enemies might just run into the other. I'm assuming it has an effect on cadence and the enemies will just run into Dorian if Dorian is in the way. Because Necrodancer is evil like that, so I would guess that would happen. Darn you, Necrodancer. Paratroopa. Clean this up. 3 hits left on the Necrodancer. Mint, meanwhile, building up. Very tanky. Doesn't have the heal spell though. But this is some heavy tank, but it's gonna be for naught as Paratroopa does not go down. Finishing with the race room time of 13:27. GG's. Alright. So, the last loot goes to Paratroopa. Can't believe I already forgot my loot after one day of not commentating. Feels a bad man. Paratroopa taking this 2-1, which, according to the ELO system, the ELO rankings right now is an upset. But I really can't say who I would guess would win. Anywho, in a bit, we got some more races, as you can see.